Alright, Doom 2 in the background. You know I'm going to talk about something that's software related or Doom related. I also want to talk about Doom 4 in this video, which is surprising because I haven't really talked anything about Doom 4 since 2 months ago. However, I feel like it's a good time to make this video because I do want to talk about the situation with id and Doom right now. So we all know id is simply not id anymore ever since Carmack left, and yeah, it's pretty much a brand new company, or how do you say it? They're a former shell of themselves. I still am kind of cool with the fact that Carmack left because, well, he felt like he didn't need to be there, so why not just leave, even though I do miss how he was pretty much the face of id with Romero, but then again, I am pretty open to see what the new id software can do. I assume most of these guys are fans of the FPS franchises that id has made, so even though it sucks to see id is not the same id that we fans all know, I still feel like there's still some interesting things that can be done. Now for Doom and Doom 4, I'll start off with Doom 4. If you're feeling positive about this game, you need a reality check because I have no idea why people would feel positive about this game, and all the info that is about the troubled development of this game means there's just something wrong going on. If it is going to take another year off from Doom 4, I would love to see a classic Doom spin-off akin to Doom 64. I feel like that would be nice because, well, I want a new id game to play, and same thing for Doom. I think like making a Xbox Live Arcade / PSN title would make a great choice to hold off the way even more because let's face it, with so many delays of Doom 4, do you really think it's going to be here at the next QuakeCon? I also feel like when it comes to gaming news at QuakeCon, people are probably most likely thinking about the next Doom game. With that new classic Doom spin-off, that'll be a nice gift for the fans, especially for all those people who believes that Doom 1 and 2 are God's gift or something. It will also appease the people's interest in a new Doom game. I would love to see some new content, like Doom 64 had a brand new gun, well not really, but it's new compared to Doom 1 and 2, and it also had a new boss. It would be smart if id decided to add those new content as an indication of what we're going to see in Doom 4, but these are just some ideas that I would like to see the franchise do if Doom 4 won't be announced this year, or it's still being in development. I believe the franchise still has a lot of life left to do good in this day and age. I feel like the fact that Doom is mostly focused on shooting monsters can really win a lot of people who never played a Doom game before, since I feel like after Rage, Doom 4 will definitely have great gunplay, and that's totally key to making a successful first-person shooter. Matter of fact, every time I go back to Doom 2, it's the gunplay that really makes me want to crave more of the game, not really the user-generated content. Obviously, the game needs to do other things good, like the level design, combat engagements, multiplayer horde mode, or whatever. I mean, think about the potential that a new Doom game can do if it was done right in every specific parts. There's so much stuff that it can really play around until it is in that right zone, since there are games that have specific features that can work in a Doom game, like horde mode from Gears of War, or if it doesn't want that for its co-op side, you got Left 4 Dead's co-op driven campaigns, so it could be like 2 campaigns, one for single player, one for co-op. There's really a lot of ideas that id software can play. So to end this video, well, I don't even know what to say since the future is still fairly vague for the Doom franchise and id. I mean, what is QuakeCon going to be like without John Carmack? And I also realized that they finally decided to start it in July instead of August, which is really interesting because from what I remember, QuakeCon was generally present in August, not like in July. So yeah, I'm not quite sure on this thought, but if the new Wolfenstein game doesn't come out by March, because I actually did stumble across the forums on NeoJaf, and one of the guys found a release date that the game is coming out in March 31st. He actually was at the Wolfenstein booth, and they actually had some sort of release date on one of the, I don't know what those little items are, but it had a freaking release date, but he couldn't really read it since it was in Chinese or something like that. I might post a link just to show you guys that I'm not BSing you. So oh yeah, so it can't really use Wolfenstein to promote it, but then again, it could get delayed, and then it would be wise for id to promote the game just like they did with Rage back in 2011. Even though the future for Doom and id Software seems gloomy, I'm gonna just keep my eyes open, just see how things go, and hopefully it'll go for the better.